Hi everyone, Nigel Brooks here, Senior Consultant at the SME Skills. I just wanted to do a quick video, a quick recap on networking from your sales strategy part of your workshop. If you've not had a workshop yet, don't worry, we'll go through it in great detail. If you need to book a workshop, just reach out to us. More than happy to come and have a sit down with you and arrange that. But part of your sales strategy is networking. Lots of people have heard of networking, some people don't know what it is. You'll go through that in the workshop, but I'll just a quick recap, all become clear. Okay, so sales strategy, what is it? It is a system that we use for generating leads. Why do we do it? It allows us more leads, is more opportunity to generate more money. And that is what we're interested in business, making that money. Okay, so when people start up in business, the first thing they think, I need customers. Where can I find them from? Networking events. People gather in a room in business, they all want to do business, let's go. That's fine, but you don't know who's going to be in that room. So my first thing that I want to say is you've got to think about where you're going networking. You've got to think about the investment you've got to make, because one, there's time, travel to the event itself, travel back. If it's a lunchtime event, that could be the whole day if you've got to travel like 2 hours to get there. Also, there's the investment in money. Have you got to pay for each event that you go to? Have you got to sign up for it? Have you got to pay for, lots in travel, train fares, petrol or whatever to get to each event? All of it adds up eventually, and if you aren't selecting the right events for you that's got the right people in, then it's a waste of your time. There are events that happen monthly, fortnightly, weekly, quarterly, annually, and you've got to decide which ones am I going to get the best return from. If some happen at the same time, which one's going to be the right one for me to go to? It is a case of trial and error, but all you can do is try and maximize your opportunity when you're there so that you're getting the best return on this investment. Some people don't like the structure that comes with the networking group. There are networking groups out there that require you to attend, have a certain attendance level, or if you can't go, you have to send someone in your stead. But that's okay. People turn around and say, I don't like that structure. My retort to that is that structure is something that's given to you in the employment world. But when you go self-employed or when you're in the small businesses, you kind of have to generate that structure for yourself. Whereas if there is a group that's already doing that, go with the flow. Go with the flow, because it just means it's one less thing that you've got to worry about. And if you think about it, if these networking groups have been around for a long time, they've been successful, a lot more successful than we have if we have only been in business for maybe a few months, maybe a few years, something like that. So trust in the networking group. If it's been there for a long time, if it's established, then they must be doing something right. So don't turn away from it just because they've got certain rules or certain systems or a certain culture. Okay? But anyway, networking event itself, what can we do? What are you trying to do at a networking event? Are you trying to sell to people in the room? Or are you trying to get access to their network and maybe sell to them at a later date? Because that is far more powerful. If you're trying to access the network they've got, you've got a network of about 200 people as an average. If they've got a network of 200 people, that's 200 times 200 people that you can access if you communicate your value correctly. And networking allows you to practice, iron out, hone your elevator pitch. If there's 30 people in a networking group, you in theory could do 30 different elevator pitches to try and figure out the best way of hooking people's attention and focusing on you. Because that's what an elevator pitch is designed to do, is to make you stand out from the crowd. Networking allows you to demonstrate the energy that you've got for your product. Show the passion that you've got, why it's going to make an impact on people's lives, because that's why they're going to buy from you, because they can see the impact that it's got from them, because the impact it's going to have with them, okay? It allows you to increase your reach and feed. As I say, you can access your network's network. And it also allows you to feed the rest of your strategy. I go to networking, not necessarily to get deals from the people in the room, but so that I can invite them to another event that I'm going to, a hosted event that I've put on. Because if they come to that, they're instantly interested in what I've got to say, not because they've gone to a networking event because there's a networking event there. Yeah, so they're already a warmer prospect when I follow them up later because they've come to see me and me directly. Whereas in a networking event, they've just gone to chat with someone. And you've also got loads of other people that are also fighting for their business cards. Okay, so my 5 quick golden tips that I want to give you for networking. Okay, you're looking at each networking event you go to, you're looking to get the golden 3. You're looking for 3 business cards. Okay, and each one of those business cards, they've got to have a need, they've got to have a budget, and you've got to like them. Yeah, it comes back to that idea of know, like, and trust. People aren't going to buy from you unless they know you, unless they like you, unless they trust you. So that's what we're looking for. 3 business cards from one event: need, budget, like. Okay, you've got to take the energy. Bring the energy with you. If you go to that room, I've been to networking before and they've been flat and it's been useless. And I've walked in and I've just gone, hey, this is what I'm here for, guys. This is what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about dominating your market, transforming your profits, maximizing your sales. And people have gravitated towards me because I've brought a level of energy with me that didn't exist before. That's what you've got to do. If you're showing people the energy and the passion you've got for your product, you're much more likely to reach a buying point sooner than if it's really mundane, slow, boring. Yeah, makes sense? Take the energy, smile, be presentable, engage with people, focus on them, make eye contact. Yeah, you've got to think about the windows. Yeah, this is my third golden tip for you guys. Think about the windows in your sales process. Are you trying to sell to someone there and then, or are you trying to get them in a room in a personalized setting where you can go, hey, this is the value that I've got to show you. Couldn't tell you about it before because there was like, you know, that the guy who was trying to come get a business card off you and get out of it. I want to get you in the room so I can show you privately the value that I've got to give, how I am going to make your life better. Yeah, that's important. So think about the windows. And when you get the business card from people, you want to book that next meeting there and then. Write it on their business card. When can we meet you? Next Friday, 10 o'clock in the morning? Brilliant. Write it on the business card because it shows them that you're serious about following up about the next meeting. Okay? We're also looking to feed your strategy. Feed the other arms in your strategy that you've got. As I mentioned before, I invite people at a networking event to my hosted events. So they are moving along my sales funnel. They're adding value. I'm adding value to them along the way, and they're getting more and more excited about buying from me. Much more likely, much more increased percentage in the closing ratio if you're adding value to people and not just trying to close something right from the get-go. Okay? And the last golden tip that I give you, number 5, don't force it. If you've got a 3-hour networking event or like an expo, it's kind of like a networking event that's on like all day, it can be quite difficult to maintain that level of energy. You know, cheeks start to hurt, you need to start rubbing alcohol in there to, you know, because it starts to ache from all the smiling that you've got to do. Don't force it. If you feel that you've reached the end and you're not getting into the networking event, leave. Go and do something else. Go and find something else that's more productive with your time, because otherwise all you're going to do is you're going to cultivate negative relationships with people. All right. So one last quick recap. My 5 golden tips for networking. 1, the golden 3. Need, budget, like. 3 business cards from each event. 2, take the energy. 3, think about the windows in your sales process. 4, feed the other channels on your strategy. And 5, don't force it. I'm Nigel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you tune into the next one. SME Skills. When sales matter, we deliver. Thanks very much.